Hello friends, in this particular video we are discussing the chapters like management and engineering economics. The subject code as per the video is 15ME51. Here there are two terms as you can see, that is the management and economics. Both are very important from the organization point of view, and we have to understand both of them thoroughly such that an organization can develop or prosper. Now let us see what we will be discussing in this particular entire management and economics. Under the management, we will be discussing about the introduction to the management, planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. All these things are like a mind of a human being. Hence, the management we can call as a mind of the organization. The next topic is the economics that we have, that we will be discussing. This is called as the backbone of the organization, where we will be discussing about the introduction to the economics, present, future, annual worth and rate of return of the money that you have invested, how you are can able to return it or how you can able to recover it, that we will be discussing here. And also we will be discussing about the costing and depreciation in this particular topic. At first, let us discuss about the management. The management, when you split the management into three divisions or three parts, first is a man, that means the workers at the organization, and the second one is the age. Age is nothing but the heterogeneous group of peoples with respect to the age or with respect to the gender. We will have a different kind of peoples at this particular junction. We will be mixing all those peoples together. That's where the ment will come. That is mentoring of all man and the age group or homogeneous mixture. That is what is nothing but a management. Under this, we will be discussing about the definition of the management, introduction to the management, coordination to the management, meaning of management, and the nature of management in this particular video. First, let us go to the definition of the management. So, from the point of view of F.W. Taylor, that is according to the F.W. Taylor, the management is an art of knowing what to do, when to do, how to do, and see that it is done in the best and the cheapest way. The most important thing is the best and the cheapest way, how you can able to do the work, is the important thing that F.W. Taylor has expressed. According to the Peterson, the management, the good management is the one which utilizes the effective and efficient way of getting the things done. The effective is doing the appropriate task. The efficient is doing the task correctly at least possible cost with a minimum wastage of resources. These three important things, that is doing the correct job with the least possible cost and with the very minimum wastage of resources. That is what according to the Peterson view. Introduction to the management. The need of the management has increased. That is, it will be there from the birth to death of the human being. That is, at all phases of his life, the management will come. That is the life, that is a work life, the family life, or the social life. At all the three places, the management will come into the picture. The business development is a course of time with complexities and difficult tasks. That is, how to manage the complexities of the job and the difficultness or the tough job is the one which is the most essential part of the management. Every business has an objective. Even here, the management has a several objectives through which the people will process it. That is through the management. The role of management is not only in business, that is not only in the organization, but also at the various places like the schools, colleges, hospital, bank, religious bodies, charitable trust, etc. The management is an essential part of an economic. That means if you have a good management, definitely you will have a good economic life in the organization or at the workplace. The management is necessary for all the types of profit and a non-profit organization. Whether the organization is a profitable organization or a non-profit organization, the management is essential. A good management is a mastermind of a successful organization. As I have already said, it is a mind. The management is a mastermind of a successful organization. Managing an organization means getting the things done through other people's to achieve its objectives. That means the group of people should come together and they should be organized in a proper way to achieve the objectives of the organization. The effects of poor management, if you don't have a proper management, what will be the effect? The effects like the employee turnover, decreased productivity, employee poor health, damaged company reputation, the reduced morale of the company, all these things will be the effect of a poor management. Next is the coordination to management. How you can have a coordination in the management. Management is a coordination and administration of tasks to achieve a goal. According to the coordination, that is management coordination, is the unification, integration, synchronization of the effort of group of peoples so as to achieve the common goal. Management seeks to achieve the coordination through planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. In the later on sessions, we will be discussing on each and every factors in detail. Meaning of management. Let us discuss about the meaning of management, why the management is essential. It is the process of designing and maintaining an environment in which the individuals working together in groups effectively accomplish selected aims. That means the aim of the organization has been achieved through the group of people with making a good environment is important aspect here. The management helps in achieving the group goals. It arranges the factors of production, assembles and organizes the resources, integrating the resources in effective manner to achieve the goals. Nature of management. There are 6 M's of management which is very important. Let us see the 6 M's that you have. The first M is the man. That is the people who are working at the organization. The second one is the material. Without a material, no production can be done. Hence, the material has to be managed properly without any wastage. The methods in which you are going to do the work is important. That is where the productivity either can increase or can decrease. The appropriate machineries are very important. If you don't have a proper machineries or the tools, it will be difficult to manage the production. Market is equally important, and the last but not the least, which is the backbone of all these things, is the money that you need to have a sound which can able to increase the productivity. Management. When you are discussing about the management, we will be discussing about the management is a process, it is an activity, it is a discipline, it is a group, it is a science, it is an art, it is a profession. what is meant by the management? The peoples will tell in a various fashions. Some people say it is a process. Some says it is a group of activities. Some says it is a science. Some says it is a profession. Some says it is an art. What it is, let us discuss. Nature of management is a set of activities. That means you will be having a not one activity. You will be having a different activities which comes together, and we will be directed towards the organization activities. That means the activities like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, motivating, controlling, coordination and communication. All these things will be directed at an organization's activity. Who will do all these things? The human being, or the financial aspects, or the physical, and the information that you have put together will form the management. All these things are the subcomponents which will be going inside the management, which you will be mixing all those things to make or to achieve the goal of the organization. Now let us discuss about the different nature of management. It is a universal process. As I say, it is a universal process because it has been followed by across the globe. Without a management, it is not possible for you to achieve the objective of the organization. Factor of production. Add the value of the product by the utilization of the labor and the capital. That means proper utilization of the man and the money is very important to have a factor of production. It is a multidimensional, where we call it as the three major dimensional life activities, that is the management of work, management of people and the management of operation. That means management of work is the machinery and the material has to be properly managed. Management of the people is nothing but where you do the human resource that you have, and the management of operations, that how exactly you control the machineries is a, thus it is a multidimensional activity. It is a goal oriented. Yes, definitely the management is a goal oriented, because always the management will end towards the realistic and attainable goals that has been set by the management. Thus, it is a supreme in thought and action, because it is a mastermind to accomplish the organization goal. Hence, it is a through the thought and action we will be achieving the success in the management. The group activity effectively and coordinate the activities for the maximum productivity, because productivity is important. That means whenever you have to achieve the productivity, it is a less and less input and more output is the productivity. That is a group activity, group effort will come into the picture. It's a dynamic function. We say it is a dynamic function because to face the challenges in the business like the economical, political, social, technological and the human factors, putting all these things, hence it is a dynamic function. It keeps on changing with respect to the places, with respect to the region, with respect to the country. It keeps on changing, hence it is a dynamic function. Thus, the management peoples should be very dynamic in their working at workplace. Thank you. With this, we have completed the introduction part of the management. Thank you.